Welcome to Earth 2, where superheroes exist and comic book talk is the norm. I'm your host, Vito D.
Mo Crosby.
Welcome to the planet.
Welcome to the planet.
It's New Comic Book Day here on Earth 2, March 29th, 2017.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
So, here are a little bit of our recommendations. As always, this isn't the only books that are coming out, but this is what stood out to us and what we recommended and what we think that you should be reading at the moment. So, first off, for Image, we have Outcast number 26. If you're not reading Outcast, Outcast is a story written by Robert Kirkman. If you recognize that name, or if you don't, that is the same creator for The Walking Dead. This book isn't about zombies or anything of that sort. It's about demon possession, or something like that. So the story is about Kyle Barnes, who pretty much is an outcast. He's labeled an outcast. He's called an outcast, but not because he is different from everyone else. Apparently, he's an outcast because that's what he's labeled as by the ones who are possessed. Any touch by them irritates them. If he comes in full contact with them, or he has a kind of fight, spits on him, any kind of their fluid, the demon gets possessed. Now, the demons actually need him, so they're actually trying to capture him. He's trying to find out what the hell's wrong with him, and it affects him, his wife, his mom, and his daughter. My recommendation, so you should pick that up. It's in trade form right now, because it's at number 26, so if you haven't started on it, start it.
And for DC, I'm doing DC this week. I have Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, number 8. This, if you know anything about the Dark Knight, this is Frank Miller's books, and these, from Dark Knight 1 and 2, these have been really great. And so if you haven't read The Master Race, I want you guys to go pick it up and read it. But in number 8, you have the Kryptonian army.
That sounds racist. Master Race.
Ignore him. But for this issue, you have number 8. You have the Kryptonian army going to Themyscira, and Wonder Woman and the Amazons are going to show them that they're making a terrible mistake. It's going to be action filled. The whole book in itself has been nothing short of action filled. So I've been reading it and I've loved every piece of it, and I know you guys are going to. Again, these books, the Dark Knight 3 is going to 9 issues. And this is 8, and so it's not that far off. You can go back and pick up 1 through 8.
My next recommendation is Saga the trade paperback, Volume 7. If you're not reading Saga right now, my suggestion is do it. It is easily the best comic book that I'm currently reading at the moment. If you want to know what it is, it's pretty much Star Wars meets Romeo and Juliet, but not too romantic, like, if that's what you're thinking. To me, if I've already read the single issues that are forming this trade paperback, and to me this is the saddest I've ever been reading it. But not sad like I'm depressed, but sad like damn, because I really really enjoy it, and there's certain things that happen that I don't want to spoil, but it's freaking amazing, guys. You really need to go check that out. And next on the list, I have Justice League America number 3. Justice League America is a team with Batman, again, setting up a Justice League to handle Earth things on Earth, because the Justice League itself, I think they're moving on to cosmic events and outer space events. So this issue is the Extremist Part 3, where we have a group of villains from another Earth have taken over a country and have blocked out its borders, and it's saying no one can come in, no one can get out. But you have the Justice League, you have Batman and the Justice League of America trying to come in and just say, we can't let you do that. This is not allowed on Earth. So, and for Marvel, we have XMen Prime number 1 coming out. This is going to be a one-shot, and it's pretty much, if you haven't been reading X-Men, they've been going through a whole bunch of yes. They've after following the events of Death of X and Inhumans versus X-Men, the X-Men are currently at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go on from this point on. There's a special return from a certain character. I don't know if you guys want to know about it, but Professor X had a dream that she was going to come back, and she leads and she helps the X-Men from this point on and everything becomes full circle yet again.
These are two great books that I'm reading this week. I'm going really light on the DC list and on the comics this week. And I feel like this is something that everyone, you know, again, I'm recommending this, and I think that everyone can just go pick up a book, and if you've been reading, go pick it up and go pick up these two and catch up and finish up. Or if not, or if it's something that you want to start, you can go back. Justice League, again, is number 3. You can go back and pick up the first 2 issues and not miss a beat. Dark Knight, really, really good. You know, we're talking about the old grizzled Batman, so it's something that I know everyone would love. That's all I have for you this week, folks.
And that has been our picks for this week. Again, these aren't the only books that have come out, but as always, these are the books that we are recommending for you, the viewer, to pick up. If you have any other recommendations like we had last week in our last video,
Matthew, thank you very much for those shout outs. Reborn I just started it and it's really good. I think Vito's also reading it.
Yeah, I've been reading it. I've just been really late on it.
But thank you very much again, Matthew.
But keep the comments coming, and leave a suggestion in the comments below. Let us know if you're reading it as well, if you're enjoying it just as much as we are. All right, hit us up on our. Don't forget to follow and hit us up on our Twitter, our Instagram, and our Facebook at Earth2 Earth2 Comic Cast. Again, this is Vito,
Mo Crosby,
and we're signing out.
Peace.